Hello everybody and welcome to Dragon Quest III HD 2D Remake, which I don't know why they have to call it HD 2D. Honestly, it's just Dragon Quest III Remake, otherwise known as the American version, Dragon Warrior 3, that was initially released on, I believe, the Game Boy Color. It might have been a Game Boy Advance game, but I'm pretty sure it was a Game Boy Color game. Definitely one of the best RPG games ever made. And there was probably about 5 Dragon Quest kind of games that are actually worth playing. And number 3 is really good. Like, I really enjoyed this one a lot. There's not much else to tell you besides the fact that this is my first time playing this game in the HD version. And aside from that, if you guys really like RPGs, and especially if you really like ones that are relaxing, fun, you know, great storyline, definitely a good one right here. But aside from that, well, let's just jump right in. Ahead of time, I like to thank you guys for always watching, following, subscribing to both my YouTube and Twitch channel to help me to grow, and those who have been helping to financially support me through my Twitch channel, otherwise my Ko-Fi page. Thank you. I'm pretty excited to play this game because I actually have been kind of putting it off for a time when I felt like it was necessary to play, and I think that this is right about that time, honestly, because I have a lot of good RPG games, probably about 50 total in my entire lifetime that are actually worth sharing and playing with all the way through on a live stream, because all the rest of them, if I think about it, are really just not that good. But yeah, about 50 of them are pretty legendary, so this is one of them. Lost Odyssey is obviously a second one that I'm actively doing, so I hope you guys enjoy that one as well. We'll turn this off on the top right corner. Let's get started. So we are going to name my character through my name. And before, I don't remember what I used to name my character a long time ago, actually. We want appearance number B, because that is a female character. And yes, I am happy with it. I do want it to be in English. And do you want to display the location of your current objective on the map? Yes, absolutely. Difficulty setting. For those who want a fair challenge, if you're not sure what difficulty, give this one a try. For those who want to breeze through battles and savor the story, I'll just go with this one for right now, because honestly, standard is pretty fine. And yes, I'm happy. Oh yeah, I'm very happy. Oh yeah. You cannot go wrong with a Dragon Quest game, I'm sorry, but it's very hard to really go wrong with the Dragon Quest game. I mean, number 3, 8, 7, and 11, and then Blue Dragon. Those are the best ones.
Yes, come this way.
Everything else isn't. They're playing the exact same music from the original game. Only the graphics is so much better. So much better. Oh my god, it looks beautiful. If you fancy going faster, try holding down circle while walking up to pick up the pace. Okay. Can we open up any menu? Nothing? I guess we don't have access to that stuff. They're starting us off right in the same area, although when we first initially started off the original game, we were actually inside of a cave, but it had nothing in it. It was just big brown rock, and that was it. And now we're in a luscious foresty looking area. But this is exactly the same as what the original game was like. They're even starting us off with the same conversation that was actually the same as the original game as well. I am she who watches over all. One day, not long from now, you will appear before me, a true hero. But before your journey can begin, you must teach me something. Teach me what manners of person you are. You must answer my questions as honestly as you are able. Are you ready to begin? Not exactly. Because this is actually an insanely important part about the game. So, there's personality stats, kind of like what they did in Pokemon. In the initial Pokemon, we didn't have personality stats. Now we do. And even based on, I believe, gender can actually have an effect on stats as well in Pokemon. And that's what they did with Dragon Warrior. Otherwise, what I've grown up with was Dragon Warrior, the Americanized version of Dragon Quest, which was the Japanese version. But you have to get a certain personality type, and it's very important for you to go with the personality questions. Okay, so let's see. So the personality guide, let's actually do this real quick, because what we want is sexy. Sexy is actually really good, or if you want to go with a pure physical build, you want to go with something like Valiant. Valiant would actually be pretty good. So let's see. We are at the questions chart. So in order to get sexy, which is actually what I want, let's see. I'm gonna have to like take a look at this real quick. So how do I get sexy from hero personality quiz? Okay. Yeah, because we want to get to sexy. Ah, here we are. This is it. So sexy is not here, not there, not there, not there. Stubborn, twisted, no change. Alert, vain, timid, bully, macho, fearless, silly, kindly, happy, lewd, stubborn. Let me see. I think actually sexy, defiant wouldn't actually be such a bad one either. Whatever. We'll just go through it in my own way. You must answer my questions honestly. Are you able to begin? Yes. Tell me your name. Well, easy enough. It's Ciri. Yeah, this is the one time where you really do need a guide for this part, is because dependent on that, it can really, really make an effect on your gameplay. Yes, I actually am a Libra, but however, I was born exactly 10 hours before a Scorpio, so in a sense, I'm actually both. I will ask you a series of questions. Do not dwell upon them too deeply. Answer swiftly and from the heart. Alright, you know what, actually, that's fine, because I'm actually okay with that. I'll actually answer things from the heart, as the real me. Do so, and I will come to know your true mind. Now let us begin. Do you find life to be dull and uninteresting? It's a very complicated question, but I think life only became dull and uninteresting as I lost so many people in my lifetime for being LGBT, and now nothing feels the same anymore. So yeah, I do find life to be dull and uninteresting. If you happen upon a cave, is your first urge to rush inside and see what you might find? No. Not exactly, no. Do I want to explore it? Yes, but I'm also very cautious about it. I would say no. Do you prefer spells and sorcery to swords and sweat? No. I don't, actually. I actually prefer physical damaging. Do you find the company of unfamiliar people tiresome? Yeah, I actually really do. Because I get very irritated with the idea of always constantly, repeatedly answering the same exact questions that are routinely asked by people. Like, how are you doing? Oh, how are you? Hey, how's it going? How was your day? Or, oh, what kind of games do you stream? Like, it's just like, it's redundant. It's the same, it's repetitive. So yes, I do find unfamiliar people tiresome. And then you have to learn about them and their problems and all that kinds of stuff. Do you trust in the words of those who tell Fortnite? Absolutely not. Do you enjoy physical pursuits? Sure, why not? Can even the most minor of matters irritate you? Yeah. Actually, yeah. When inspiration strikes, are you likely to spring into action right away? Yeah. I don't really procrastinate on an idea once I have one. I just go right into it. And I don't plan ahead. I plan one step at a time, and as I go on and through trial and error, I continue to simply improve or pursue after the next step and the next step to constantly get to what I would assume is going to be my 5-year goal, 3-year goal, whatever. And the point is to not dwell on it, think about it. I just jump right in and do it. Do you have the self-belief to trust that you are in the right no matter what may come? No. I actually doubt myself the most. I think about something, whatever it is that I say or want to do, and I try to believe if what I feel or think about, whether it's a plan or how I interact with people, is the correct way. I try to find ways of why it's not the correct way, and if I can't, then I believe it's correct. But I'm not always in the right. Once you begin a task, do you find that all else around you pales into insignificance? I'm a pretty good multitasker, but I think it's very important that when you have a focus on something, that you should primarily focus on that thing in the moment. So, kind of, yes, but not really, no. I would say that everything should be important. You should just balance it, mediate it, find a middle ground between it. I would say no. Is there something in your life that you would protect at all expense of all else? No. Yeah, no. If you're walking along and trip over a pebble, is this more your fault than that of the stone? Well, it is my fault for not being aware. Very interesting indeed. I feel that I know you a little better now. Now let us move on to the final test of your character. Okay. So we are at the king. The king, the monster, the queen's treachery, the brothers in the desert, the maze, the boulder, a famous dancer. I think that this one might be actually to do with the Majesty himself. So this might... I think it's the queen's treachery. I think that's what this one is. Yeah, follow the king's orders absolutely. Silly, or kindly, or happy. You know what, let's follow the king's orders as much as possible. Suddenly, Ciri hears a woman's voice. Soon the jewel will be mine. Those fools across the border have kept it quite long enough, and it will suit me so much better. Really now. Well, ignore the king's orders, say bolt no. Okay, I'll leave the castle. Okay, so we can talk to her without any penalty. Whatever are you doing here, soldier? You do know that our beloved kingdom is in grave danger, don't you? Yes, those horrible rascals from across the border are planning on invading. But our wise king knows us and is preparing a daring and clever preemptive strike. The troops will be mobilizing soon. You two must play your part, brave soldier. Oh yeah, soldier. I am a warrior. Okay, let's go downstairs. This is really beautifully crafted. Holy crud, it is very beautifully crafted. I like how that's the king. He looks like a fool. Listen, men, and those dastardly criminals from across the border are readying an assault. But thanks to my dear wife, we have been lucky enough to learn of their wicked plan ahead of time. They cannot be allowed to invade our beloved motherland. Therefore, we must strike first. Is that not so, General Hannibal? Yes, Your Majesty. If this information is correct, it will indeed be in our best interest to strike first. Ho ho ho, you need not worry on that score, Hannibal. What could my dear wife hope to gain from lying? She has no conceivable motive for deceiving us, or do you believe otherwise, No, Your Majesty. Very well then. Go forth, men, for the honor of our beloved realm. Yes, Your Majesty. Alright, let's go talk to the king. I do not recall your face, soldier. Is there something you wish to say to me? Yes. What's that? You are no soldier? Then leave this place. You have no business here. Actually, hold on a second. Wait a second. Okay, so... Then what are you waiting for? Quick, off to battle with you. The others left some time ago. Okay, so hold on a second. So, the queen's treacheries. So ignore the king's orders, say no to both questions, or leave the castle immediately. Follow the king's orders immediately. Well, shit. Because the one thing I'm a little curious about is how do you get sexy? While sexy has decent intelligence, its vitality pales in comparison to the vitality-boosting personalities of tough, solitary, timid. In addition to its bonuses, while generally not high across the board, are not high in any attribute, as the game's more specialized personalities. For these reasons, you will want to be careful before assigning it to any particular class. HP is arguably the game's most valuable attribute, and some classes are specialized enough to where they don't actually benefit from all the bonuses of sexy. Really. I am actually quite surprised to know that because I thought sexy was always going to be one of the best ones you could have. Well, in order to get sexy, you have to have the Naughty Book or the Garter. Female only, Game Boy Color, SFC. Okay, well. We'll just go with whatever the hell the king just said. You know what? Lewd will be fine with me. I will take lewd. I shall leave this castle immediately. As per the king's orders. I am she who watches over all, and I have seen what manners of person you are. You are entirely free of sentiment or sadness. No, that is not true. I am totally not free from sadness. Okay? You are always grinning from ear to ear, and those around you often wonder what you are thinking to make you so happy. But the truth is that, more often than not, you're not thinking anything at all. Of course, a person cannot be entirely free of worry. You too have your times of trouble. But you know that no good can come from fretting fruitlessly. And that somehow everything will work itself out in the end, and most of the time it does. Most worries turn out to be just that, unfounded concerns and nothing more. And so you live your life in what you may well be as the only lasting form of happiness. Carefree, empty-headed bliss. You know, actually, that's really not far from being wrong. And I had this conversation with my mom where I told her I'm at this point of my life where I've learned to enjoy what is there, because I used to be a clingy person. I used to actually always want people around, hang out with them, be around them, be part of their life, something like that. After losing so many people, now it's like I've come to this point where I've learned to enjoy the moment and not expect that anything's gonna last. So, if I meet somebody and we click, or, maybe if I get a girlfriend or something and I fall in love with them, I always have this expectation that regardless friend, family, or person I date, I always have this expectation they will leave at some point because I'm so used to having that happen. So I enjoy every single moment, cherish it, but always have the expectation that it will eventually end, regardless if it's good, bad, whatever. And in that sense, because I'm already ready to let go since the beginning, I don't have like emotional attachment in the same way that other people do, where they let that destroy their life. Like, of course it hurts to have people leave, and yes, it makes you sad, but to me it's like I kind of just don't try to become too attached to something. And the more you learn to let go of someone when they're ready to leave, the more you find yourself happy. Just like when you go into something, don't expect anything out of it and you will not be disappointed. I know it's a hard concept to grasp onto, but I think it's the best and more proper way to go about life, is that when you pursue something, you want something, don't expect anything out of it. Just go with the flow, one step at a time, let things unfold naturally, and you'll find yourself more at peace and happier. And when you're knowing that something's ready to leave or let go or end, just having that expectation, that part of you that was reserved, that part of you that already knew it was going to happen, it's easier to finally, not let it hurt you as much. So yeah, I do have some carefreeness, but not empty-headed bliss, no. I'm not a happy camper in the end. This is your spirit, your soul, the essence of your character. Now, my child, very soon the dawn will break and you will rise to greet the new day. I am she who watches over all, and I look forward to the time when you and I come face to face at last. Okay. Alrighty. I will meet you someday. Our story begins on the morning of Ciri's 16th birthday. You know how long ago that was for me? That was like a half a lifetime ago.
Oh.
They actually have voice acting in the game. Holy crap.
Oh.
The original game obviously never had voice acting. Oh, well, it had voice acting for like a second. Can't it wait until she's a little bit older? It pains me to say that we have had no word from Ortega since he left for the volcano.
Well, no time like the present.
Also, they do have voice acting.
No.
If you're wondering who Ortega is, it's my father. So this isn't a direct, like, actual remake of the game. Like, there's no change in the storyline. It's just that they enhanced it.
Them now.
Yeah, they enhanced it. Made cutscenes and voice acting, better graphics, but everything's pretty much happening almost the same exact way as the Game Boy Color game.
Cooey, wakey wakey, rise and shine.
Don't call me Kui.
Morning, my darling. It's time to get up. Today's a very important day. After all, it's not every morning you ask the king himself to give your big journey his personal blessing. This is what I've been raising you for all these years. Well then, shall we get going? Come on, follow me.
Okay, there's only one thing I notice a little bit on, is that we do need to lower this down by just a notch. Just a notch, there we go. Okay, so now we should have access to a menu. Now that we have access to a menu, let's fiddle with some things, because this is one of the first things that you should be doing. So regular battles, we will just go with a fast, ultra fast actually. No, fast. Fast is good. Ultra fast is a little bit too much. We will also enhance this slightly to a 60. And then let's also go with a, let's go with, ooh. I like the graphics one. It makes it look much nicer. Hell yeah, no, we're definitely going with that one. As for the voices... Okay, so let me put this back down to a 3. And maybe actually a 2.78. This is pretty good. 3 might be just about right. 5 I think is fine. And then the music I think was fine too. Autoplay cutscenes. Choose whether to advance the action manually or automatically in voice cut. No. Helpful tips, we do need it. We're okay on this. Running text speed should be normal. Normal is fine. And then we're pretty much good. Okay, so that's pretty much it. And then we don't have to worry about anything else. Okay. Let's get on out of here. Huh. Very quiet. In my home. I feel like the environmental sounds could be a little bit louder, just slightly. Music could probably be up by a notch of 1, maybe 1 higher. Yeah, probably just 1 notch. Wow, it looks so pretty. This is my childhood game, people. This is like when I was very, very little. And now look at it, we get to see it in beautiful graphics.
Straight on now. Off you go. And remember to mind your manners. I won't have the king thinking you've been dragged up.
Whatever you say, mother. Who cares about the king? And where exactly do you think you're going? Have you changed your mind about going to meet the king? Yes, I shall say yes. Oh, you have you? Well, if you don't go and see him today, he might never grant you an audience again. Is that what you want? Well, is it? Let's just say yes. No, let's say no. Well, you could have fooled me. Now stop being so silly and run along to the castle. And be polite. Yes, mother. Whatever you say, mother. Let's go check around. Let's go fiddle around. This is so pretty. Holy crap. Like, this is a dramatic change. This is a dramatic change. It is so good looking. Okay, well, I don't think that there's any items here. Ah, I love the mini-map. I think they had a mini-map in even the original. This one is a magic door. So there's the red door, the blue door. Well, actually it was red door, gray door, and then there's the iron bar door. And the iron bar door is like the one that looks like a jail cell. And this is a red door. Yeah, that's the red key. That's like one of the first keys we get in the game is to open the red doors. And then the gray doors, which I think they now changed them to blue, is the magic one. Now it makes me curious what the final door looks like. But yeah, you'll find those 3 keys in the game for the storyline. But they unlock multiple different things, and they're very, very, very good gear, so don't ever miss out on it. Now, as I was continuing, that is a red door. We cannot go through it. Let's go in here. Let's go check around. We always want to look into every pot, and we always want to look into barrels and cabinets, but everything else, not really. Yeah, there's no cabinets, nothing here. There's a barrel. We got a pot lid. Hey, that say all that you heard is just committed. Why what? Committed to memory. Oh, ha ha ha. Of course, right? Because I have to actually like. I wonder if like a good spot. I don't know where a good spot would be for me in this game, because on it maybe a bottom right. I don't know. Well, we have a headgear. We should probably put that on. Yeah, we should probably put that on. And as for the... let's see, I don't need that. Did I get him? I didn't get him this time. God damn it. I wanted... I have this gnat in here. It's been pissing me off the whole damn day. He won't leave me alone. Somebody sent him in to assassinate me. And pissing me off. Do I already have a leather shield on, right? Yeah, I don't need the pot lid then. Is this a pot too? No, no pot, no pot. I know we're supposed to meet the king, but we have to explore. So this right here is what we know as the iron bar door. Okay, you know what? You little shit. I'm gonna fucking get you. I'm gonna get you, I swear. So this is the final key door. This is like the one that you get like last in the game. Wow, they really went like super into... Okay, this is a thief door, so we don't have the key for this one. But dang it, I wanted whatever was in there. I really did. We will go meet the king. We got a medicinal herb. You always want to carry like a buttload of herbs. Like a buttload. If you can absolutely afford it, get like 99 herbs, because you want to have the ability to like heal outside of battle. Not in battle, but outside of battle, because in battle you'll find out why we don't need it later in the game, but I will not spoil it for you. I am like a professional at Dragon Quest games, which are known to actually be quite difficult to ordinary people usually. Because you cannot just simply do as you please. You have to really build your team properly. Hey, we got a mini medal, yay! So mini medals are basically like very important collectible items that you get in the game, and they there's like 100 and there's like 100, but that's what the maximum reward is, and you can find like 120 in the game or something like that. So even if you miss certain ones, you can always go back and like look for more of them. You know, always backtrack and look for the ones that you missed. And there's a little bit of extra ones in case that, I don't know, somehow it's too hard for you to go back to a certain area to get one.
Well met, child of Ortega.
Hello, Mr. King. Pleasure to be in your service.
Locate any of Ortega's belongings. I see. To think something out there is capable of besting a man of his caliber.
My husband thought long and hard before setting off. I'm sure he was at peace when he passed.
Doubtless your mother has recounted the tale of your father's final moments many times.
I'm gonna get you up. Did I get him? Ugh, damn it. Damn you, you are mocking me. You are mocking me. You're staring at my face. You asshole. Did I get him this time? I think I got him this time. I swear I got him this time. I know I got you. I swear if you are still alive.
More of that accursed volcano. The world
I
lost
swear.
a great man.
If you are still alive, I'm going to lose it. When he is still alive. Oh, you have been giving me problems all day, Mr. Nat. And I swear, by the time that I catch you, I'm going to display your dead corpse in front of the camera. One day. Someday. When he fell into the maw of that accursed volcano, the world lost a great man.
We wholeheartedly approve of your wish to follow in his footsteps and set forth on the path of adventure. For it is what he would have wanted. And only the child of such a hero as he could hope to save our world. The foe we face, many of the peoples of this world do not yet even know his name. And yet, his grip on our realm grows ever tighter. He must be stopped, no matter the cost. You must free us from the Archfiend's ever-encroaching tyranny. But alone, you will only meet the same fate as your father. Go and consult with Mistress Patty in town, and use this to outfit the companions she has selected for you.
$50 is really not going to help my situation.
Allow me to proffer some guidance. You would be wise to seek out the thief's key, an implement that can open a myriad of the world's doors. Obtain it, and your travels will be that bit easier. But first, I suggest you heed His Majesty's advice and seek like-minded individuals at Patty's party planning place. Once you have done so, try making your way to Reeve, a quaint village to the northwest of our fair kingdom. You will now find Reeve marked on your map. Locating the rest of the realm's noteworthy areas, however, is a task I believe best left in your capable hands. You simply need to note down anywhere you happen to visit. Be sure to see these places with your own eyes first, though. Otherwise, you'll likely forget to mark them on your map. And remember, your curiosity is an asset most valuable. Lend it an ear at all times, and you will surely benefit. However, remain wary.
Yeah, whatever, yeah, okay, whatever. Expect great things from me. At any time during a conversation or immediately after it's ended, you can commit to what you've heard to memory by pushing the start button. Anything you've chosen to keep in mind can be revisited by selecting recall. Oh, cool. That's actually a pretty unique little thing that they've added to the game. I don't remember anything like that in the original. It's probably just because some people actually return to these games and then they get lost because they never told you like what you're supposed to do in the game. You really did have to have a guide for this game to really like know where you're going or what you're doing. But thankfully for you guys, I actually know 90% of this game without having to really do anything. There are certain items in this game that I will have to look up because, unfortunate to say, he keeps on like toying with me, and it's like pissing me off because he keeps on like slapping me in the face and stuff. Like, it's this little shit is like giving me problems, but oh my god. Yeah, I remember like majority of things. I just don't know the location of like everything in the game. But as for knowing my sense of direction, I do, for the most part, know that. I've never been so bugged by a fucking gnat. This one's not even small in particular, it's actually a pretty large one. It's been just irritating me. Okay, so now we're gonna go search around the city. Oh, how lovely. Oh yeah, by the way, so your characters all have a different type of inventory, so I'll actually show you. So when you go to your items, right, each character can have, well, up to, I think it's like 9 items, and after that, everything else has to fit into an item bag. But you can sort them. I like to sort them by type. I just rotate it like this, but back in the past you had to actually do like the select button and all that other stuff. It was kind of a little bit weird. Let me see. So we do have Wayfarer. Okay, so then we're all good. Now let's see. Let's go take a look at this. So this is the church. This is where you save your game. Traditionally, in all Dragon Quest games, you always have to talk to the priest in order to either save your game the real way. Otherwise, you have to do the autos, like the little quick save one. The quick save's not that good though. Don't do quick save. I think for the most part, maybe being on the bottom left wouldn't be such a bad idea, because it seems like a lot of the menu system and everything is kind of like right here, and probably be very awkward for me to be up here, so I'm gonna try over here. But yeah, you can do all kinds of things here. Yeah, divination, resurrection. So if your character dies, like if any of your characters die in combat, if you don't have a cleric with you or a mage that knows revive or sage, or even a revival, which is known as the Yggdrasil leaf, which revives your character, then you have to pay for resurrection. Purification is for like curses, divination, stuff like that, you know. One's for like petrification, one's for like death, one's for curses, and then there's like something else. Let's actually take a look at my personality. Make sure my character's personality is good. So I am missing something on the menu. A status, here we are. So I am... Location. Personality, happy camper. Oh, that's not good. I don't want the happy one. No, we're gonna need to find a book to like change that for sure, because you can actually change your personality using the book, but this is why I said that in the beginning of the game you really need to look up the guide about knowing which questions to ask and what you're supposed to do in that situation when you get transferred to like whatever scenario it is. Like for me, I had the king scenario because of the questions I did, but they have a chart system that shows you the yes or no, and it takes you to an arrow of the next question. And if you do it properly, you can get the personality type you want based on the build you want. Let's see. The towns do change based on night and day. Some characters are blocking areas that you won't be able to access until they have nighttime. This is the mini metal place. It's always here at the first city that you start off at. And you go here and you talk to this guy right here, and he'll give you a bunch of rewards. Usually it's like every 5 or 10 mini medals. They actually tell you the rewards here anyway. See, like after 2 I get the thorn whip, which is like one of the best like whips to use on non-metallic creatures or non-metal. Leather dress is pretty good. Garter is the most important right here. This thing right here, the garter, you want to have this for your cleric or your mage or your sage. Cleric, mage, or sage, any spellcaster, because sexy boosts intelligence, which is what's primarily used for your, mages, clerics, and stuff like that. It's actually what I was trying to get for myself. Edged boomerang, basically the same thing as the thorn whip, it just hits all the enemies. Silver platter, nothing special. Prayer ring, nothing special. Strength ring, pretty much for your warrior. Scholars for your mage. Agility is great for a thief, and thieves are pretty good at like attacking really fast with high critical, or you can even use it on a fighter, but the problem is fighters do not have spell casting, so you got to think about that. And they also are very weak against rock type enemies or metallic enemies, so I don't really prefer using fighters as much as I used to. The Staff of Resurrection is basically infinite revives on a character. Never toss this thing away. It will save you money like crazy. This one's okay. You obviously self-explanatory. Dragon Tail Whip is pretty good. Stealth suits mostly for like the fighter. Boomerangs at this point, by the time you get to like the middle of the game, boomerangs are not worth it anymore. If I remember this thing, it actually makes you have like insanely high agility, so you want to put this on your slowest character. Like if your warrior is really slow, put it on him. Aside from that, that's for fighter. This thing is a piece of junk, honestly. Don't ever use this. You can actually just sell it if you want to. And the dragon robe and all this other stuff is pretty much just like your super powerful like gear and stuff. So yeah, we're gonna have a lot of work done in this game. Lots and lots of work. And many thanks for dropping by. I'm trying to max out my collection of mini medals. And if you find them all, I'll make it worth your while. Thank you for bringing me one of them. So now I gotta bring 2 of them. I've brought them 1. So let's go find another. Now, I hope that they did not implement what I think they did, because in the old game... Oh wow, you have a map now. They didn't have this before. Not like this. That's cool. But... let me see. Yeah, we'll show our objectives once in a while. So in the old game, you can actually check underneath your feet. Kind of like what you would do in Pokemon, where you just walk around pushing the A button everywhere. It looks like they took that out of this game, thankfully, because can you imagine trying to check every crevice of this game? It does look like as though there are certain areas that we can interact with, like that bench, which used to not be part of the original game. Checking stuff like that. So I guess we do want to kind of brush up on little objects once in a while, just to make sure we don't run into something. I don't have anything. I can always look up like where all the mini medals are located later, especially once I get the ability to fly. So it's not too bad. We don't want to go to the weapon shop yet because we don't know what characters we're going to be getting. And so we're just going to go and check all these houses first. You always want to do this in every Dragon Warrior game or Dragon Quest game. Don't worry about the books too much, unless you want to possibly find a book. Some of them do have books, and they change the personality of a character. But we should never have to change it because we should already know what personality we're getting with our others. Ortega was a real hero material, you know? Your father was something special. I have a lot to live up to. Thanks. Thanks for the pressure. This must be my house. This is my house, isn't it? I got the seat of strength, and very nice. Alrighty, so I've gone home. I've checked the well. I've checked the house on the southeast. We don't need to go into the warriors area yet. We will check the hotel after. I've already checked the church. Let's go check the item shop real quick. Just make sure we get all these items. A Chimera Wing is your teleportation. So if you need to go back to town or if you want to teleport, you need the Chimera Wings. You can buy a buttload of them from these shops, so don't worry about running out. But do keep at least like 20, 30 of them on you at all times. So in my sense right now, I don't really have a whole lot of money. I would focus more on making sure that your characters are pretty much going to survive the future. So I wouldn't worry too much about anything else. Since I do expect myself to actually go back to the bottom here in a second, I'm not going to change the camera angle right now. Not just yet. Oh, they took away the barrel. This used to have a mini medal right here. No, there was a mini medal on the back side of this area. They changed that. So there are little subtle changes that they made to the game. Yeah. Wait, what? What'd that say? Oh, I thought it was me interacting with something. So far, nothing that catches the eye. Alright, well, let's go get our allies. Let's make sure that we grab everything we need. So the bank system right here, if you look at the top right, or I mean the middle right, there's a guy right there with a bank symbol. So about him, if you die in this game, if you die in almost any Dragon Warrior game, you lose like a pretty good portion of your money. So it's sometimes really beneficial for you to put away any money that you absolutely don't want to lose in the game. Just so you know. That's something that you should always keep in mind. We do need... Okay, so... You can claim various bonus items from this chest if you pre-ordered the game or bought it from certain shops. Well, that sucks. What if I want to, what if I wanted to do this on my own?
Hey, you. Still can't believe this day's finally here. I remember when you popped out of your mother like it was yesterday, you know?
Why would you say that to someone? Why would you say that to me?
Oh, and don't be thinking I'm ridiculously old or anything. I was just a kid back then. But it felt like I suddenly had a new sibling to look after.
Is this my sister?
To think that was 16 whole years ago. At any rate, I'm sure you know by now, but Patty's Party Planning Place is your one-stop shop for all things adventuring.
Are you my sister?
If you find yourself feeling lonely on the road, or simply want some muscle you can count on in a pinch, let me know. I'll find the
Yeah. Whatever you say,
Gosh,
sis.
You really are all grown up now, aren't you? May take me a while to get used to. At any rate.
Okay, so now we can either pick up or drop off certain people. The personality types are a little different from what the names are different. These are not the same personality types that I'm used to seeing. Let me see, I don't want to drop off anybody, but I do want to start deleting certain ones. Because, I don't like who's in that roster. This one has plain clothes. I wonder if I can get rid of certain ones. I know I'm able to. You should be able to. Okay, well, let's go upstairs. And we need to create some characters. Hopefully we'll get some good ones. We're gonna really need some good ones. No, what are you doing? Ah, god damn it. Talk to them. Yes. Okay, so let's name this one, Sarah. No, actually, Sarah. Let's say Sarah. Okay, so let's try a Sarah for a mage, because mage is like most important besides priest. And once we have both of them, then we can focus on who the last one's gonna be. We're gonna go with the parents B. We're gonna actually have our mage look like this one, actually. Wouldn't be so bad. I like her hat. I also like this one too. This one's actually really not that bad looking. I actually like this one. Oh wow, you can really change a lot. They did a whole difference in this game. Wow, it's really different. Well, let's make her hair... Let's make her... Purple? Purple or pink? Let's go with pink. Let's go with pink on her. So personality type, we have no idea. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so we can pick 5 seeds, that's normal. They apply anywhere between +1 to +3. I'll do it myself. Okay, so we want wisdom. Oh shoot, we only got a +1 on that one. Another +1, god damn it. That one went up by 2. 20 wisdom is pretty okay. I actually would like a little more defense for her. Or agility. Agility would actually be probably smarter. Yeah, agility. Yeah, because she needs to be fast and strong. Everyman. Well, I would prefer actually choose their voice. No. So the left side is men. Oh, I'll say shy. Yeah. Will you be taking... Yes, I will be, actually. Okay, next one is going to be... Emma. We'll make her a cleric. We do need a priest. You always have to have one. She can look like... That one's ugly. I don't really like the wavy hair. I actually like the straight hair, so let's go with that one. And traditionally, she's supposed to have blue hair, so we're just gonna keep her dark blue hair. Dark blue looks really nice on her. And then I'll do it myself. We are going to want her to be a little defensive, but at the same time strong, so we'll go with some wisdom. Okay, that's very good. Let's go with a little bit of agility because she's a little slow. Oh no, I meant agility, dummy. Yeah, agility. Straight arrow. That was my fault. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Okay, so the last one we need... Okay, so it's either going to be a fighter or a warrior. We'll name her... Rui. Yeah, let's name her Rui. And, let's see. So... Ooh, a monster wrangler, that's new. Oddballs who steal most of their moves from their monster mates, combining them to create an inimitable fighting style. Or we can go with Thief. They help to open up doors, avoid enemies in dungeons, and sniffing out treasures. A gadabout, life of the party. Oh, so they're talking about the jester. The jester is what it used to be known as. And then the merchant, you don't really need them. They're actually pretty useless. So it's either a warrior or a martial artist. I've done martial artists for the most part, like throughout the game, but I like warrior because they actually hit way harder than a martial artist, and martial artists have a lot of limitations, so I think I'm gonna go with warrior. We'll go with Appearance B. And for her, she traditionally is supposed to have curly hair like that, but I also don't really mind the straight hair. And we'll go with the curly hair. She's supposed to have curly hair. And we'll go with, like, she is supposed to have purple hair, but maybe ours will be a little more different. Blonde? Maybe blonde. No, let's go with just her traditional purple hair. Yeah, I'll do it myself. We are going to give her some agility because we do need her to be a little faster. And then some definite strength. And definite strength. And we'll go with maybe one more in agility. Lone wolf, that's not too bad. Yeah, reserve seems like pretty much her personnel. Okay, yes. Alright, so we have everybody. Very nice. We have everybody. Okay, cool. The only one I messed up was the cleric because I accidentally put stamina, which is something I really shouldn't have done. I don't like the fact that I put stamina on her. She doesn't need it. Drop off. Let's drop off everybody. Okay, now let's pick up some people. We're gonna pick up our mage. And then lastly, we need a cleric. So I want to recruit more allies. I want to create a different cleric. So we have Marcella. Wait, what are you talking about, Marcella? I don't want Marcella. 27 HP, 14, 19, and 8. Ooh. Pick up. So we want Rui. Yeah, she has way more agility. Rui is like way better. And then let's pick up. Let's go with a Sarah. And now we need to go make one cleric real quick. So we have Rui, Sarah, now we need Emma. Because I messed up when I put her with stamina. That's something I don't want on a cleric. Emily. We'll call her Emily. So I don't mix it up with the other one. And then we'll call her Priestess. We'll go here. And we'll go with her traditional look. With a little bit of darker blue. And let's do it myself. Let's go with agility. This is really bad so far. Wisdom. Oh yeah, no, this... My other one was like way better. Let's try Priestess. Do it myself. Thirteen's not a bad number. I think that's pretty good for the most part. Yeah, I'll take that one. Okay, now we have our team. We're all set. Yeah, that was a little bit of time that we had to put into that one, but it's okay. That's gonna benefit us a lot to make sure our team is proper. So most towns are home to several shops. We already know this. We can also record our save data at a church, but we like to do that as the last thing when we are finished with whatever it is that we do. We're gonna equip some items to each of the characters. Like she definitely needs a pot lid. She needs the Wayfarer's clothes. Actually, you know what? You know who can actually wear it? The cleric. Okay. Wayfarer's clothes. I don't think anybody's equipped this one. So Wayfarer, plain. So we need one more Wayfarer. We don't have any headgear. We don't have any spare shields. So nothing there. No accessories or anything. But we can go with a weapon. Clerics are more of like a pole arm or stuff like that. And then swords and all that other stuff goes with everyone else. She can use an oaken club for right now. Alright. Let's go check the bag on the wall. Do we have everything? Yeah, we got everything. Okay. We can sleep here if we want to. I don't really need to. And we can exit out of there if we want to, but not yet. We want to check upstairs, make sure we always check everything. Want to grab what's here. Okay. All good here. Ooh, we got a leather hat. Hey, put that on me. And we want to go check in here. Check for this little baggie right here. And then we should be pretty set to go. Now we just have one more stop. We have to go and visit the weapons shop. And that's it. So let's go talk to the weapons shop person. See if they got anything in here. Interesting wise. Pretty sure they do. Okay, so we can get a knife, an oaken club, leather shield. We want to start off with any kind of defensive items. So if I'm gonna go with anything, we want defensive items. Copper sword wouldn't be such a bad idea, but we do need to make sure everybody is defensively good. They should be fine with... Actually, I want to get this shield for the Emily. Emily would definitely need it. Okay, let's sell the plain clothes because we don't really need them anymore. And then let's also sell... I know that it would... Holy water, I don't really need it. Not right now, at least. So I can get rid of it. I have $106 right now, and I probably don't need a Chimera Wing for at least a little while, so I can sell at least one. And that way I can have enough money to possibly buy another piece of gear. So let's buy another shield, or we can buy the armor. Yeah, let's buy the shield for Rui. Everything else is pretty much all good. I do expect to find like another sword or something like that later, so we'll not really need to worry too much about that. As for pot lid, I don't think, if I remember, anyone else really wears that stuff. Let's see. Items, let's go to Rui. Let's change this and transfer it over to the characters. See, she can wear this. Certain characters can only wear certain things, so sometimes you just have to get out there and check. I did not find another mini medal anywhere, surprisingly. And let's go save at the church. Very, very vital that we do. Because now that we've done a very big amount of stuff, we're going to want to. I got a confession. I will save. I haven't saved since I basically began this video. Alright, now we're gonna go off on our first adventure. Before I do I have any money? I have $4. $4 is not gonna help my situation at all. I did not see any mini medal out there, so we can exit out this way actually. Alright, so traditionally, as I like to tell people, this is not the entire map, this is just one continent. There's like many continents. And we need to go to the west. There is kind of like a little tunnel out there. Hey, what's this? Oh, medicinal, oh wow. Oh wow, we used to never be able to see that on the map. Okay, well, let's get our first fight in. We're gonna attack some people. Oh, they have my characters on auto fighting. Well, just my teammates. Although I don't really like having them on auto fight. But for right now, until I see otherwise that they're starting to cause problems, then I'll take over manually for them. You know, like Emily should be actually healing my character rather than fiddling around with attacking with her weapon. Very nice. Got 9 experience, 9 gold. So remember how I told you we really need those medicinal herbs? This is the reason why. Because you just never know when you're gonna have problems. And trust me, I only healed 5 HP off of that mage, but that's a big difference. She dies very easily. Hey, awesome, we got our first level up. Oh wow, that's also a unique new interface for the remake. Let's see, so we want to go up to lineup. Or is it tactics? Let's find out. So tactics, we want her to follow orders, and follow orders. Yeah. I don't really know how I feel about that automatic fighting. I like to have control over their actions. Traditionally, that's what I did. Because otherwise you'll see the mage like waste a bunch of HP, or I mean MP. You know, you'll see the cleric not healing. Cool. Very nice. Oh, she learned a new spell. Poof. Cool. Damn, only 2 damage with your physical attack? It's pretty bad. But then again, she's only using a cypress stick, so that makes sense. And she's a mage. So I think it's a little bit to the west. It's either west or southwest. Ooh, I got an oaken club. Ooh. Let's take a look. Got an oaken club. I can either transfer it over, see if anybody needs it. Nobody needs it, so it's useless. Pot lid, anybody need it? Nobody needs it. Okay. And let's sort all this stuff out. Okay, cool. The anteater's a problem. Definitely always take him out first. For this one, I'm gonna actually cast Fizz. We're just gonna have her attack this one. Damn. 1, 2, let's cast a spell, and then for you, you need to heal my character. Very nice. Alright, we got Fizz as our first spell. Very nice. Let me see. Let's put it on Sarah. I think after they level up, they heal their HP. Should actually be right around here somewhere. Yeah, little thief cave should have been here somewhere, actually. It should have been right here. Maybe we can go on Ultra for the speed, actually, now that I think about it. I could actually go with Ultra. That would probably be better anyway. Yeah, let's do it. Let's put it on Ultra speed. So... change actions, statistics, config. Yeah, let's go with Ultra fast on this. Is it here? Ah, they changed it a little bit. Okay, so this is where we were supposed to go. Yep, this is the Thief Cave. You won't learn about these guys initially until you go up north, where you would eventually be blocked off in the story, and then you would have to come back here. But I just come here ahead of time. We're gonna attack the Anteater first. Then she can take out the Ant Nibbler. We're gonna use this on the Bunnicorn. And we're gonna use her to take out the slime. Very nice. I'm not too worried about the Raven. The Raven's pretty weak. And the slime is almost as weak as anything. But that, that Anteater, very dangerous. That enemy can hit pretty hard. Whipping Boy. Very nice. Dazzle, okay. I think that was like the confusion spell, if I remember. Nothing over here. Shit. Yeah, whatever. There is a spell that attacks like everybody at once, but we don't have it, obviously. Dazzle. Envelops a group of enemies in visions. Okay. Can make a group of enemies disappear, really. That's pretty wicked. Oh, wow. That's pretty wicked. No items? Huh. No items. Damn it. That's a lot of enemies. Holy shit. Damn, that is a wicked ass spell. That is pretty powerful. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't even use that in the past. That is pretty dang good. Oh look, treasure chest. $76. I will take it. Actually, hold on 1 second. We'll go poof on the Bunnicorns. Damn. Oh, yeah. Very nice. I like it. I like it a lot. Uh-huh. Okay. So, we have a little split off here. We can go in a big roundabout if we want to. Let's go in a big roundabout. Medicinal herb. I always think that it's about to say mini metal when I see the letter M. I'm just gonna use poof. Damn. Oh, I see. It only rids of the enemies, so it doesn't, like, kill them, and I don't get experience for each one. But it just helps to get rid of the ones that I don't feel like fighting. Interesting. I knew there had to be some kind of flaw to that spell. Oh, this one's easy. I don't even have to worry about, like, I could just spam A, not even look at the screen. If I had the whip, I could just wipe them all out one hit at a time. But I don't have a second mini medal. I've been looking for one. Oh, Wayfarer clothes, okay. Well, I don't really need them because... Well, actually, no, Rui could wear it. What am I talking about? Rui can wear it. So we're gonna transfer this over to Rui. And say yes. And then Rui, I need you to give me your item. So I can sell it later. Yeah. I'll actually put Sarah on Fight Wisely, Rui on Fight Wisely, but Emily I have to keep in check. So at least that one, for the most part, I do have to keep in check. We're going to use this on Ant Nibbler. And then we'll use her to attack the slime. Hold on. Fight wisely, follow orders. Okay. So attack. Yeah, the warrior is not really such a big deal, because the warrior can't really do much anyway besides attack. And then the mage is always going to cast, well, offensive spells for the most part. And if I ever disagree with what they're doing, I can always change it later. I will actually heal Emily. I like hearing that noise. Makes me happy. It's like I achieved something. Accessing items in battle. You can store all kinds of objects in your seemingly bottomless bag. That said, you won't be able to rummage through the item. Yeah, that's because you have to keep items actually equipped to your character in case you ever need them. This area here... Ooh. There's a couple new rooms. Well, we can either check up here and let's go see what's up there. This one here. Ooh, Dreamer's Tower. Well, let's go back down. I don't trust going out there just yet. Let's go to the right. Ooh, the frog, no. Yeah, frog's pretty dangerous. You definitely want to take him out. He's, he can hit pretty hard, that one. Uh-oh. Ouch. Yeah, I told you. He hits hard. Ooh. That's what I'm talking about. Crack. Crack is an ice spell. Ice spell very useful against fire enemies. Whoosh is a tornado spell. It's like a wind spell. Very, very helpful. Oh, cool. Nice little dead end here. Oh, this is inside of Alhan Castle. So this is how these idiots escaped. Because you remember how, like, the thieves escaped or something like that? That's why we're here. Looks like the idiots found a passage to the dungeon. Makes sense. I'll just go poof on these guys. Characters are getting a little slightly better. Survivable. Uh-oh. That's gonna be a problem. Very nice. Very nice. $20 gold? I mean, or 20 experience, 15 gold or something like that. Almost there. And I can go after specifically only the frogs. I can poof all the slimes away. Damn, 40 for the crack spell? That's a lot of damage to do. That is a lot. Oh yeah. Ah, there goes my earpiece. That's just fascinating. I'll just attack. I'll just let them do their thing. Very nice. Level 5 is pretty good. For this early, it's very good. Let me see. We're definitely needing to heal myself. 113 gold. It's pretty good. This is a thief door. We're not going to be able to open it. Heal. Finally, I learned the heal spell. Still haven't learned any offensive spells for my cleric. And this area is different. Very different. This isn't normal. Where did I end up? Oh. We're on the island now. So we gotta go to the tower? Wait, but what about the thief key? No, but what about the thief key? obtain the thief key. Yeah, because it's supposed to be here in that tower. Shrine of the Plains. That's really strange. Hey look, we found a mini medal. Very nice. Good thing I came back for that. Have you seen a huge tree to the west of town? It's managed to grow way bigger than anything else in that area. Go and take a look if you feel like it. Oh, so before we do anything, okay? You remember how I have that teleporting item, right? Well, yes, I did actually need to go back to wherever, you know, the tower was, because remember how I took like three different staircases? One goes up and I was like, oh, maybe I should try taking a look at the other direction. Well, I did take a look at both directions, right? One went to Alahan Castle and the other took us to where we're at right now. But I left behind one area, and I do need to go back for it because it's actually part of the storyline. However, if I do, I haven't arrived at this town, and if I want to come back here, I would have to go through that dungeon all over again. But nice thing is, remember how I told you about those wings that allow us to teleport to towns we've been to? Well, that's why I'm about to touch it, because you see this wing right here? So if I use it right now, it will tell us that we can go to the Dreamer Tower, the Passage, the Shrine, Reeve, Mini Metal, or otherwise Alahan. But what about the town that I'm next to? It's not here, right? But if I go in here, now we're at Reeve. Well, we shouldn't have been able to teleport here in the first place. Normally you have to wait until you enter the town, then you can teleport. Ah, what a pretty town. Very pretty town. I like it. It's very relaxing. We should definitely stay here. Let's stay overnight. Actually, you know what? Yeah, let's stay overnight. I love that noise. It's very nostalgic. Okay, so we still need the thief key. Doesn't look like there's any items up here except this. Okay, we got an antidote for anti-poison. You have to promise me you'll kill lots and lots of monsters. They got my mummy and daddy. Uh-oh. Poor kid. Okay, so we can now get a new type of weapon. As you can see, things get like really expensive in this game. Very expensive very quickly. That's why you just gotta manage what you got. Don't go after anything you unnecessarily don't need. Like right now, this right here could benefit my warrior a lot more than myself. This is not really much a substantial difference in defense, so really and truly I don't really need it. So leather shield and all that stuff, no good. But this sickle, we do need it for my warrior. She'll benefit big time off of this one. We shall sell our oaken club because we don't need it anymore. Alrighty. And then let's go take a lookies. We got another Oaken Club. I'm fighting sleep. Remember, I'm trying to get my sleep schedule back in order because of the frickin' stupid road trip and everything. Being awake at complete opposite times really messed me up pretty bad. I've only slept like 2 hours last night and 4 hours the day prior. It's pretty bad. Like, I was fighting sleeping for like the whole day yesterday and today. Ooh, we can get a divine dagger. Ooh, that would be a big benefit to my my mage actually. And then it's too bad we can't afford any of the other stuff. Oh well. We'll buy a couple of these. Okay, I've already gotten those items. Hey, you know, I've been finding a lot of seeds. That's not normal. We don't normally find that many seeds in early game and stuff like that in the Game Boy Color version. And I totally understand it's a different version of the game. That one's a thief store as well. Is this the... Okay, so now we're gonna go to church and save. And then we gotta go back to that tower. And then we gotta go back to that tower. We need to go and explore that one specific staircase that I did not check last time. Because I have to go get my chair off my dang... I want to pull up the leg lifter. There we go. Get nice and relaxed. I can't wait to be able to sleep in like really well. You don't understand, like I have had 7 days back to back of literal horrific sleep. For 4 days of working, plus Monday, which was Mother's Day, that frickin' really extensively long Mother's Day. Plus, oh, cool, I found $210. Blimey, with that kind of strength, you'll go far in this world. So is that how we know where we can search things? I'll have to keep that in mind as the X marks the spot. Did I already check the house at the top right? Because I don't remember if I did. Yeah, I did. Okay. Let's get out of here. But yeah, Mother's Day, and then Tuesday, I had to fall asleep almost at like instantly after working 8 hours because they wouldn't let anyone out. And very disappointing. And then not to mention that Wednesday I slept like 2 hours. Now it's like, now I'm here, you know? So trust me, I'll be fighting sleeping all night until I can get my sleep schedule back in order. So I'll definitely be enjoying sleeping and definitely enjoying a nice plate of food with total relaxation of no one else around me snoring or any of that crap. Can't stand it when people snore. And what will also be nice is Oh, she knows Whoosh, that's right. She does have an attack spell. I forgot about it. I don't snore, thankfully. I actually very extremely on rare occasions ever snore, but I'm actually very silent when I sleep. And I also don't move around very often when I sleep. And other people that snore, I can hear it, like, very well, and it's very annoying. No, I forgot to use Whoosh. Damn it. I meant to use Whoosh with her. Where's her Whoosh spell? Oh, that's me. Oh, no, no. God damn it. Now, whatever. Oh, whatever. It saved her MP. But yeah, once I get my rest in and everything, and I feel good, I can get ready, put my makeup on, play Pragmata, finish it up. Try to finish it up. Here's that staircase that I was talking about, the one that I skipped. Yeah, I would have done it today, but I was so dead, tired. I would not have had the reflexes to play Pragmata as much as I probably could have, but I would have really burnt myself out. Very nice. Damn. My team is pretty good. If you can one turn wipe out your foes, you're pretty strong. Don't leave. Don't leave. Yeah, I need my characters here. Let's check around and see if there's any pots or anything. I don't see any pots. Very nice, very nice. Level 6 is good. There is a bed here. Damn it. Wow. If I can one hit, I'm like constantly one turning them. That's really good. That's how it should be. I don't see anything. Somebody's got a nice bed over there. And I'm gonna use it. My cleric helping me out early game. Sap. Very, very useful spell. This right here, Sap, use this as much as possible on very heavy enemies, big trolls, big stone golems, or even on metal slimes or anything, like, you know, armored enemies. Yeah, it's gonna make them stupidly weak. Very nice. I got a medicinal herb. What you hiding in here? So quick. So powerful. We'll do overnight. So that way we have full HP for this situation. See that lady at the top of the stairs? She looked young enough to me, but she acts for all the world like she's as grown. Wait, she's as old as me, Gran. Oh. She tries to act older. Nice to know. Okay, so we want to go this way. Check over here, see what's over here first. Oh yeah, I am swooshing, you guys. No, oh, damn it. I move too fast sometimes. So far no items, Chimera Wing, of course, of course. Oh, are we there? I think I think we finally arrived. I think the bandits are nearby. Yeah. They have to be, like, really close by now. Dang, he doesn't even hurt me one bit. The anteaters can't even touch me anymore. Let's see. Any items? Didn't see any items. Okay, we got no items there. I do see a treasure chest right there on the top left. Ooh, a leather shield. Ooh, what can I put you on? Leather shield, pot lead. Leather shield, oh no, damn it, I already have one. For everybody. Well, we can either go up or we can go down and see what that takes us to. This one is a dead-end room. Good thing I came in here first. Oh no, it's the moth. Yeah, definitely take out the moths. Very annoying to deal with. They can basically cast daze on your characters and you'll hardly ever be able to land a hit on them. What should we get? Yeah, dazzle me not. Ooh, yay, we got a boomerang. We got a boomerang. You know what this is for? I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you. Who should get the boomerang? That's a good question. You know what? Let's give it to the mage. Yeah, the mage can do it. All hitter. The boomerang hits all enemies. Woo. Damn. It's a good mob killer. Just got a little dizzy for a second. Ooh, very nice. Drink water. That's what I need to do. I need to stay hydrated. You know, I come to think of it, I don't remember what level I beat this game at. I think it was around like 50 something. It's like 50 or 60 something. No one's ever gotten to 99. It's like almost damn near stupid or impossible. Hey, I got another mini medal. Very nice. I like mini medals. Very nice. Oh my god. Total annihilation. No. Emily is so powerful. She is so powerful. My god. Let me see. Well, did I check that floor on the top right? I did, right? Yeah, because it was a dead-end room. That's right. It was a dead end. And then we came from the bottom floor. Okay, so there's like 2 extra floors here. Damn, they really like expanded this tower. Unless I just don't remember it being this tall. Definitely get rid of those freaking butterflies. Yeah, get rid of those butterflies for sure. Well, we can check up here and see where it leads me. This is the room that we need to be in, but I don't want to go in here just yet. Let's go check around first. We don't want to like miss anything. I don't want to have to come all the way back here for a missing freaking mini medal or something like that. The magician, you absolutely want to take out the first. He's very, very dangerous to keep alive. Very nice. I like it. I didn't even see what she just learned. That was so fast. And see, what did I tell you? Another mini medal. This is why you want to be thorough. Because that is a very important item in the game. And as you guys saw, the rewards go up to 110, which it used to never do that. Uh-oh. I remember these guys. They're not that dangerous. Let's make sure we check around. You can fall off the tower if you want. You can end up outside, but I don't want to. I don't have any reason to. I will take out the toad, and she'll take out the butterflies. Very nice. I keep on skipping whatever the heck it is that they're learning. Cop out. Deflect an enemy's attack onto an ally or enemy. Enables the user to absorb attacks from another's stead. Choose the order of your party members to stand in. No. Where's this one going, though? Ah, we need the thief door. But we don't have the key. Okay, so we did have to go over to that one door over on the left. Let's go talk to him, and then we'll go open that door. Open sesame. And I think I just saw a chest right there. Get rid of those slimes. Wonder what I should make to eat tonight. No, I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of craving spaghetti. Like the spaghetti I make, though. Oh, I already got this treasure chest. So you remember the holy water that I was talking about that I sold earlier in the beginning of the game? It's kind of like one of the reasons you would have it is for situations like that. If you didn't feel like fighting, you could use your holy water, but I usually advise against it. Early game, you should really be mostly trying to get strong, because some of these fights get really out of hand, and I'm talking like can really put the hurt on you. We got a chimera wing, very nice. We got a copy of the girl's own manual. Okay. So let's take a look at the girl's only manual. See what it does. A scruffy guide that teaches you how to be a tearaway or your money back. Its pages are somewhat perforated. A girl's own annual. Okay. A girl's own annual. DQ3 changes the party member to be Tomboy. Tomboy is going to be a actually, let me see, hold on 1 second. So Tomboy, we're gonna see if this is really worth it, because I don't know if it is going to be worth it. Probably not. Valiant. Tomboy, here we go. It's high agility, high strength, lower vitality. It's 80% vitality? Oh, that's bad. It has higher strength and agility, but no, definitely not. Absolutely not. Do not use that book. That is pretty bad.
Well, so you've come at last.
You don't sound like an old man to me.
I've dreamt so many times of giving you this key. Heaven alone knows why.
He's like, what's his name? From Family Guy, the old man. Don't you children go off too far now. Ice cream.
But it must mean something, so...
Well, yeah, thank you for the key. Thank you. Yeah, fast forward.
Now, use that to go and have...
Yeah, shush.
Chap there.
I know
By
what
the
it's
way-
for.
Oh, off you go then.
Okay, yeah, now I can open up pesky door. Now I can open up pesky doors. Yay! Pesky door has been opened. Oh look, it was the door that I needed. Okay, so pay a visit to the house in Reeve with the red door. Oh, so this is where it was leading me. Well, time to die. Time to commit suicide. We need to jump off. Goodbye. Goodbye, world. Cool. Very nice. This game has not been released here yet when I was a kid because of for your... Aw. This game is amazing. Such a great game to grow up on. I feel so bad for people who never grew up with Dragon Quest or Dragon Warrior. Such an amazing experience. We need to go with our Chimera Wing back to Alahan. Yep, Eliahan, or I call it Alahan. I've always pronounced it that way. Alright, we are here at Alahan. We need to go visit the mini metal person. Yeah, that's right, mini metals. Was there any keys that I needed to do here? I don't remember if there was. I don't remember if there was a door for the... No, actually, I think it was in the castle, now that I think about it. Yes, we shall go down, and we shall check to see what kind of things we can get. Thanks for dropping by. I'm trying to max out my collection. Ho ho, you brought me more. You hit the 2 mini metal milestone. This calls for a reward. Alright, I got a thorn whip that hits a group of enemies. You hit the 3 mini metal milestone. This calls for a reward, a leather dress. Oh, cool. Very nice. You brought me 4. Bring your total to 5 and you'll be a proud owner of a garter. Damn it, I don't have the 5th one. Thought I had the 5th one by now. Okay, so we need to put on things. So this dress right here, let's see who can wear it. Ooh, you know the mage probably needs it most. Probably say the mage. You should always take care of your mage and your cleric more so than anything, because they are the ones that deal an insane amount of damage, and not to mention the fact that it's also the one that heals you or revives you. So definitely do not let your clerics and mages have lesser stats. If you leave town and wait a while, it'll be dark. Okay, so he's basically saying that he's not going to let me go in there until it's nighttime. So we need to go first to the castle. And we need to go check that thief door. Yes. I really like it too. The first time Dragon Quest was released here was when 8 was released on the PlayStation 2. But the first game I played was 6 on my Switch. Oh, really? 8 is definitely, like, really good. Like, 8 is insanely good. But my personal favorite will always be the... I think it's the number 11 or number 10. I think it's number 11. Dragon Quest 11 or something like that. It's like for the PS4 or something like that. Yeah, that was like my absolute all-time favorite, was number 11 or 10. Whichever came out for the PS4. And then 8 is my second favorite. And then this one's my, like, competing against for second place. Blue Dragon, I'd probably put... I don't know, Blue Dragon is probably like maybe the 4th position or something. Yeah, 11 was just so good. Oh my god. Like, that one, I don't think that anything could ever top off number 11. I really loved 11. I really wanted to become a royal scholar, but I failed to the blessed exam. I heard those who passed away were given a special book that made them extra clever. Curse my luck. Okay, so you want to become a royal scholar and you're missing some kind of book. Well, too bad for you, because if I had that book, it would be mine. Yes, it would. Why would I want to give it to you? I don't even know what the hell I got in that room. Is there anything else I can open out here? We need to go. This is a magic door. We're not going to have the key for that one. I think that this was a red door up here. Yeah, it was. It was a thief door. And open sesame took us over to here. Well, we talked to the professor. I recall reading somewhere that the sealed place on the teleportal could be broken by means of a wrecking ball. Someone was researching wrecking balls, weren't they? Ah, yes, of course. It was that old fellow from Reeve. Okay. Something about breaking walls with a wrecking ball. Rousing ring? That does not sound appropriate. Rousing ring. Sounds like something you don't want to have in your possession. Allows allies who have had their spells sealed away to cast freely again. Okay, cool. Where's this so-called rousal ring? Here we are. Helps prevent the wearer from being sent to sleep. Oh, really? Well, definitely put that on the cleric. Yeah, the cleric probably needs it most. We're gonna put that as the sub-accessory. And then we'll get rid of anything that she doesn't need. Everybody's pretty much good. Is there any more items? Is there any more items? I don't see anything else. I'm not getting any suspicious spots. Yeah, it's nothing suspicious. Let's get out of here. Let's go check the southeast corner. And then after that, I think we're all set to go. Let's go check over here. I can't remember if that was a red door that was down here. Yep, we have a red door. A pouch of musk. What do I do with that? It's used to allure. Oh, cool. So it lures enemies instead of repels enemies. Seems the wrecking ball is basically an explosive. They use it to blow through the wall and such. Okay, well, this is just explaining something that we have to use later to get past the magic wall, which you guys have not seen it yet. Ooh, I've got another seed. I actually did came out here to see you. I know you're lying, but it's very lovely of you to do so. Let me tell you something nice in return. Apparently, they used to have a thing called the teleportal off in the east side of our little continent. But it's all sealed up now, so nobody can use it. Huh. Teleportal. Cool. Now we can go to Reeve, so let's go to Reeve. Actually, before we go to Reeve, we're gonna go to the hotel. And we're gonna sleep at night until nighttime. So don't do overnight. Because we do need to check that house. So we'll just stay until nighttime, rest a while until night. Alrighty, everybody's sleepy. You know what we do when everybody's sleepy? We go and sneak into their home. And we take things that don't belong to us. See, he's out of my way now. And let's see, you guys obviously see there's nothing over there. Hey, look at that. I found some magic water that recovers MP for your character. Definitely keep that for emergency. Look at this bathtub. That is a pretty nice looking bathroom right there. Might have to invade this man's home and take everything he has. Oh, we got a mini medal. Should you be out this late? Won't your poor mother be worried sick? The nighttime is all scary and dark. I hate it, I hate it, I hate it. I should go back to sleep. Shouldn't I? Then when I wake up, it'll be morning. Clever me, haha. Right. Right. What are you after at this time of night, huh? I'm after your belongings, that's what I'm after. I want things that you own. I want to know why you live in a mansion and I live in a shit-ass little crummy little place. I have a roommate in the next door who's not even my father. And he's sitting there like, oh, no one's heard from Ortega. Okay, we've brought him his 5th mini medal, so let's see what we get. We got the garter. Very nice. So as you guys know, the garter is very important because it works really well with giving sexy personality to a very specific somebody. Since we need it for the mage, we're going to put it on the mage first. I'll use it as a accessory, and then we'll go check our status here. She is everyman. Huh. It's supposed to be a personality changer. They changed that mechanic. Certain items usually give certain personality, and they've changed that mechanic, so now the garter doesn't work anymore. It used to give sexy, which is what we want. We want the sexy. Okay, well, let's go to Reeve, because we obviously don't need to go here unless let me think. Was there a door here? I think there was. Yeah, I think there was, actually. Let me go back here real quick. I think there was a red door handle, if I remember. Was it red? Is it red? It is a magic door. It's not the right one. Alright, well, let's go to Reeve. I can spare 25 bucks. So I can waste $25 to go just take me to Reeve. Even though I know it was like literally right outside of this place, but I just didn't feel like running into a fight. And we already checked this whole area, right? Yeah, we did. Let's go check this area up here. Where am I? Oh. Suspicious looking liquid is bubbling away in the big pot. Sounds like, suspicious. Got a seed of wisdom. Well, you know what we should do with these seeds? We should definitely be using them. Seed of life honestly should go to the one with the lowest HP. That kind of is almost me. I got 4 HP for that one. We'll give strength over to probably me. And then let's go with defense. I do have very low defense, but so does the cleric. That's pretty good. Let's go with stamina. Stamina A nifty net that increases stamina. Well, I don't know why we need stamina for our character, because I don't remember them having any reason for it. And that's it for that one. Well, actually, we got a wisdom. Let's put it on, let's put it on me, actually. Yeah, I got 3 points for that one. Very nice. Was that it for that one? Yep. Let's go upstairs. Let's go see who's up here. He's like, somebody's in my home. Who is it? What are you doing here? How did you get inside? I know I locked that door. Well, I don't want to give it to you. No. Let's give it to the cleric. Haven't we already talked to this guy?
What are you doing in here? I could have sworn I locked the front door. Did you find a key somewhere or something? You trespassing so-and-so?
See, I told you. He thinks I'm trespassing.
What's that? The thief's key? My goodness, to get your hands on that, you'd have to be...
Bollocks.
You are, aren't you? You're Ortega's child. The one we've heard so much about.
You'd have to be mad as a hatter.
Oh, my. Then I'd better give you a little something to help you on your way. Now, where did I put it?
Hey, we got the magic ball to get rid of the wall that's blocking our way.
Use that to break the seal on the teleportal. Once you're feeling suitably prepared, make tracks for a spring to the east of Aliahan. But be careful
Aliahan.
with the wall now.
I still
Those
call it
things go
Elahan.
off. But to think that you will never again...
Yeah. Whatever you say, old man. You're rambling on a bit too much. I don't need to hear you and all your stories, old man. I know you get lonely, but us young folk got things to do. Places to go. No time to sit around waiting on our old raisin to finish talking. Isn't that right, people? So now, let's go over to the cleric area. Let's go save. And we'll go past that, weird wall. I'm really enjoying this. It's a very lovely memory. Childhood memory to come back. I just wish I wasn't so sleepy. But I'm trying to stay awake until a proper time. I'm fighting sleeping. I am. I'm very much fighting sleeping so I can stay on a normal schedule for you guys. And besides, probably about an hour and a half from now, I'll start finally, like, making dinner and watch some something. And that way I can sleep properly and hopefully have the energy to come back for Pragmata. You know, I've never checked the desert. I don't know if there's anything in the desert. It would probably not have anything in the desert, because as far as I remember, there's not jack squat in the desert. Well, only one way to find out. Damn. Hey, check it out. What's that over there? What did we just find? Chimera wing, strong medicine, and something about luck. Those rabbits just got winded. Get it? They got winded? No? You guys don't understand jokes, do you? It's okay. So luck, I would highly recommend only focusing on the hero for this one, because it actually is for something later in the game. Let's just say there's some kind of like gambling system in this game, and you really just want the hero to have as much luck as possible, so don't worry about anybody else having luck. It also partially does affect your critical rate. But the hero is the most important character in the game, besides your cleric. It looks like I can get up there, but I think it's not supposed to allow me up there or something like that, because I feel like some kind of something is there, but not just yet. It's like a later thing. Then back to where the hell is my items? There we go. And then we'll use it to go to Reef, and then we'll head over to the southeast. No, don't play the sleepy music. Don't do it. Don't do it to me. I know I'm deathly tired, but cannot sleep. Not yet. Can you imagine operating off of 2 days back to back of like 3 hours of sleep on day 1, 2 hours of sleep on day 2? You have no idea how bad my throbbing headache was. It took a lot of energy for me to focus today. And that's also to say that I just came from like a 4-day streak of work to work. And not to mention, it was 7 days in a row of literally not resting at all at home to relax. Because of people and their goddamn holidays and hangouts and stuff like that. And by that I mean like Mother's Day, and don't get me wrong, I had a lot of fun, but it was very draining. Oh, Coagulant and Chimera Wing. Very interesting. Coagulant. Hey, Rui. Awesome. What are we looking at on your stats right now? You're doing pretty good. Balanced on a lot of things. Pretty good. Medicinal herb, very nice. Do not... Well, actually, let's go check that corner. Yeah, see? That's why I like to check things. Oh, we can't go down there. Damn it. What if it was something important, though? You made a mistake today. Yes, you did. Fighting me is a mistake. Let's go with this one as the heal, and this one as the heal. Maybe this one as the heal. Honestly, I like everybody can be used as a heal. Because those are really cheap herbs anyway. I use them as like spares for whenever I need to heal without wasting my MP. That's why I don't like to get rid of them. What's this? Wait, is that what I think it is? Oh, definitely always take out the slime. Don't wait on it. That jellyfish, take him out. Yeah, he will heal enemies. Yeah, we don't want that, do we? Who lives here at this little shrine? Beautiful little home and everything. It's about boomerangs and whips. I like the mini metal. Boomerang, chain sickle, oaken club. But if I wanted to, I could change this out. No. I don't see like I don't see my whip. I had a whip. The thorn whip, here it is. Who would use it more efficiently? Probably the mage. I would say the mage would actually be the best one. You know, let's put you here. And then for this weapon right here, for the boomerang, we're just gonna... We could just put it on me. Me wouldn't be such a bad idea. We don't need the boomerang. We'll hold on to it. Hello there, youngster. You don't happen to have a wrecking ball about your person, do you? Well, what are you waiting for? Get yourself down to the Path of Promise. It's next to the spring somewhere, I think. Alrighty. My eyes are stinging. Uh-oh. The Path of Promise. Oh, which way should I go? To the left or to the right? Let's go left. Why be righty-tighty when you can be loose and left? Dude, what the hell is he doing down here? Welcome to the Path of Promise, youngster. You won't find it too promising right now, though the way through the door has been blocked up. Well, I just happen to have a little something for that now, don't I? Say goodnight. All that for one door, huh?
The path is clear. Oh, and you might want to take this, too.
Hey, we got the world map, so now we can see, like, everything.
Just know that there's an entirely new world awaiting you on the other side. Keep your wits about you. And don't do anything I wouldn't do now.
True. I will stay out of trouble. Alright. Holy crap. Can't go that way. Alrighty, level 7. And we are at... Wow, that was a 14 HP jump. That's actually damn good. And 15 MP went up. That's also very good. We got 4 extra strength, 4 extra stamina. And that was actually a hell of a damn good level up right there. We got Poof and Evac. Evac is where we can exit any dungeon with for free. So you don't have to, like, search your way to the exit. Snooze, I don't really use it. We got a rabbit tail for somebody who wants to feel a little lucky. Who's feeling a little bunny? Maybe me? I'm feeling a little bunny. Okay, so now we gotta go back down. And let's go check to make sure that we have no red treasure chests. I did think oh, these guys can be kind of dangerous, so yeah, definitely take them out. $21, heck yeah. Another rousing ring. What was it for again? The rousing ring? I can't remember. I got another rousing ring. Prevents you from being put to sleep. Well, definitely put that on the mage. Put it on for the main accessory for right now. Until we know that for sure the next oh shit. Oh, what was I saying? Yeah, we want to definitely make sure the mage has it for the rousing ring, so that way they have anti-sleep, and then the cleric, because we don't want to make sure our mage ever dies. It's one thing to have the warrior die, but to have a mage or a cleric die, that's devastating. Especially when you're trying to beat a very tough area. Whoa. Almost blacked out for a second. 1 foot wrong and I know I'm going to fall to my doom. This is the first time you guys have ever seen me this sleepy. Very sleepy. Uh-huh. It's okay, because we're almost done anyway. I'm gonna take out this guy first. And then we're gonna take out... Let's take... Oh shit. That's actually pretty dang good for just being only physical attacks. I really want spaghetti. I hope I have ground beef and all that other stuff. Be a damn shame if I didn't. No items. And no items at all. God damn it. Nice, okay, so let's see. I should almost be at the end. We have to walk halfway across the whole goddamn map just to get there, though. Attack that one. We'll whoosh these ones. Damn. That was done with the frickin' whip, wasn't it? Cower ring. What the hell would I need something like that for? What's a cower ring? Makes the wearer feel like a big wimp. Why would I want them to feel like a big wimp? Well, you definitely need to have some agility going on. No, they're cursed. No, what are you doing? Damn it. You're cursed. Don't be cursed. God damn it. Oh, whatever. If you want to be a big wimp, go ahead and be a big wimp. I wish I had better spell. Fizz. Single enemy. Poof can make a group of enemies disappear. I'm gonna make you disappear. That's what I'm gonna do. Damn it, I always keep on accidentally, like, making it so that my cleric doesn't do the whoosh spell. Because I always double tap A. What does it matter now? It's too late. We're almost there. It's like right there. We just gotta make it. No! What did I do? Wait, where did I just go? Oh, I mean, I guess. Chain sickle. Oh, shoot. Chain sickle, huh? Well, I'll definitely take it, but damn it. put it on me. Yeah, I need it more anyway. Copper sword can go to someone else. Who wants a copper sword? The mage? I mean cleric? And then we'll get rid of the cleric's, let's get rid of their simple things that they don't need. Don't see a chest up there. Very nice. Level 9, I'll take it. That one, not as much HP went up. Mercurial Thrust. Very nice. This one here, no new item. You're easy. At this point, you guys don't even prove a challenge to me. Vial of magic water, very nice. So we have an MP restorer. And $32. Let's get out of here, out of this crummy hole. Let's just attack whoever we can. Okay, we need to definitely heal. It's been a good freaking fraction of a second. Let me see. We need to use 1, 2. I'm more concerned about you. And then that's it. And then we could save the rest of those herbs. No, you took me all the way over here? Are you serious? Wow, that's a hell of a far-ass ways. Do I have like one of those... Shit, it took me all the way over here? I mean, it was worth it in a sense because I got a chain sickle. But still. What are you doing here? Well, then fall to your doom. One wrong step, you fall to your doom. Go ahead and do it. Let me see. Only 15 MP? That's it? What happened to, like, restoring more than that? It used to be 30. 15? It's not even enough for, like, a couple spells. Oh, god damn it. Please tell me I have a file of, like, holy water. Yeah, I do. Get rid of all those weak enemies.
Take this!
Oh my god, leave me alone. Get me the hell out of this freaking cave. Don't fall in that hole, please. Wait. Make sure I don't miss anything. Okay, I don't see anything here. And there's a red treasure chest on the other one. Son of a gun. Emily is the cleric, right? Yeah. She learned Accelerator. So her HP and MP is full again. So, yeah, leveling up does restore their HP and MP. That's good to know, because I didn't know if that was for sure. We could pick one of 3 doors. Well, let's pick all of them. Because we want to see what's in them. This one had a treasure chest. Tortoise shell. Ooh, that's a new piece of armor for everybody. Well, let's put that one on. Nobody can equip it, really. I guess it's just gonna be sold off then. Die, you piece of crap. I leveled up. That's 2 people that's leveled up. Flame Slash, very nice. Should work pretty well against some of the bug enemies. Let's get the middle one. Let's just flee. Get out of my way. Get the hell out of my way. Damn. If you kill one of my characters... Oh, you fucker. Jesus. I have to pay for someone to come back to life. Great. Let's use the spell of heal on you. And squelch, no. No, it's not it. It's not the revive spell. I can't remember what the revive spell is. I think it was like... I can't remember. Vivify? Vivify or something like that. It was like... Vivify, like, brings back allies. I am about to exit this goddamn cave finally. Get me the hell out of here. My sleepies is killing me. Oh my god, you couldn't just wait until I actually exited the goddamn cave. Get me out of here, please. Get me out of here. I need to go to a city. I need to find a priest. I need to save. The Shrine of Promise. Wish I had a shrine for promising. So now we just have to exit. I don't suspect that there's any fights out here, no? Wouldn't see why, it looks too peaceful. Looks way too peaceful. What's going on here? What do you want? The slime looks Ciri up and down. It doesn't seem to be a bad slime.
Don't do anything silly now! Oh, thank heavens! I made it just in time. Most would have attacked this defenseless slime by now. You might just be the one. Don't worry, friend. You've nothing to fear. Tell me, have you encountered any unusually friendly monsters on your travels?
No.
There are some in this world that hold no ill will towards us human folk. This slime being a convenient example of said phenomenon. Ho ho ho! Look at that! He likes you. At any rate, I've taken it upon myself to look after as many of these cordial critters as I can. Oh, that's right. I haven't introduced myself yet, though I'm sure you've probably pegged who I am. Yes, the one and only Monty the Monster Monitor. You do know me, right?
No.
No need to play coy now. Frankly, it happens to me all the time. Many freeze up around celebrities after all.
Celebrity.
Listen, would you mind if I asked a favor of you? Should you happen to find any friendly monsters on your travels, could you send them my way?
This is new.
I don't have much, but I'm sure I can find some way to compensate you for the trouble.
Oh yeah, you got millions of dollars on you?
As it happens, there's a monster arena in the nearby town of Remake. There, critters of a calmer persuasion test their might against one another.
Yeah, that's where we can gamble.
Do stop by if you have the time. You'll likely find me there as well. Now farewell, kindred soul. May this not be the last time our paths cross.
Monster Wrangling for Beginners Part 1. Friendly monsters sometimes decide to settle down in towns and dungeons. These creatures can be rescued, if you can find them. However, some monsters are a bit jittery, and will scarper if you get too close. Should you come across any critters like this, try using items or abilities that make you stand out less. Oh. Monty the Monster Monitor will reward you each time you hit a new milestone for monsters rescued. Try checking on him from time to time to see if he's got any gifts for you. It's also worth knowing that the more monsters you send Monty's way, the more abilities your monster wranglers will learn. But I don't use a monster wrangler, so I don't really have a use for it. I mean, I'll still send them his way, but, you know, I don't really have a use for it. Let's see. Yeah, we have to go to a church. Let's go find a church. And then we'll save. And then we can call it a video. Oh my. Because I'm so dang sleepy. I need to rest. But before we rest, we need to go to the church. And we'll explore all of this city next time. Faithful servant of God. Oh. Actually, I need you to do a resurrection. I need you to resurrect my Sarah. $80? How much do I have? 1,300. You're asking for too much, my friend. $80. Yay, resurrected. You costed me like an arm and a leg. $80. Alrighty. Well. Okay. Well, now I feel like I've gotten my lovely fill of Dragon Warrior or Dragon Quest III HD Remastered for Part 1. I had a lot of fun with Part 1. It definitely brought a lot of childhood memories back to me. But as you guys know, I was kind of dozing off almost for fractions of seconds during that last tower dungeon or something like that. Like, I really struggled to stay awake, and you guys know, I already explained it, that I've been battling like 2 hours of sleep, 3 hours of sleep for the past couple of days because of those trips and, you know, just hanging out with people, and it's just a bit too much. And then one of them had a really horrific snoring issue, and it just really did not fucking help at all. Finally, I can actually rest. I have like 4 days off. Today was the first night. So I have 3 more back to back, and then probably I'll end up working Monday, and then I'm off Tuesday, Wednesday. So really and truly, I'm going to have a lot of time to stream. But if I can get as much rest as possible and feel good enough, I can do my makeup, I can play Pragmata to continue the game. But I'm really craving some food right now and definitely wanting to lay down. If for some reason at all, if at all, for any reason whatsoever, that I can't sleep or something like that, or I just end up falling asleep for a nap and wake up with a burst of energy, maybe I might play like a Nintendo game tonight or something like that, just for a filler content. But definitely Pragmata, and yeah, Pragmata and probably Lost Odyssey, or otherwise Pragmata and Dragon Quest. I'll continue either one. We'll see what happens. I hope you guys have been enjoying Dragon Quest 3, the HD Remastered, or HD Remake. I think it's really, really beautifully done. It makes the game feel a lot more alive than the Game Boy Color. But yeah, you should really definitely see more of this, because especially as the games became later, which was Dragon Quest 8 and Dragon Quest 11 and Blue Dragon, they were no longer Game Boy graphics. They were actually really, really well done graphics and well done storylines and absolutely amazing games, each one. I know you guys will love them. But we got to start off with the original first. Number 3 is the original. I don't really count number 1 and 2, because 1 and 2 really didn't have a storyline. It was kind of like Final Fantasy. You know, Final Fantasy, when it first started off, was just random, make your own character, play through the storyline. And Final Fantasy didn't even become famous, or even popular, should I say, until like number 7. 6 was okay, but really and truly 7 is what made it really become noticed. And Dragon Quest or Dragon Warrior was really truly shining at its brightest around when 3 started, and then especially once 8 came out. 8 really made it shine, and that's where the game finally gained attention from people. But we're gonna go out through them, you know, one by one. We'll go through 3, 8, 11, and then Blue Dragon. And probably as the very final Dragon Quest game, which is the one that I have never played personally myself, but I've heard stories of how good it is Dragon Quest 7. Dragon Quest 7 was made for the PlayStation 1, and they made a remastered version of it where it's like better graphics, better everything. But since it's one that I've never played myself, I will actually save it as the very last one. But Blue Dragon will be my second from the last one, and it's the one that I haven't played since I was probably like 16, maybe 13. I don't know. Blue Dragon's pretty old, and that was made on the Xbox 360, and that was actually really fun. Very fun, Blue Dragon. But either way, I will see you guys soon. Do keep in mind that, like I said, if I have the energy, I'll wear my makeup and I'll play Pragmata. Otherwise, I'll just, you know, play something else. But I do want to finish Pragmata because I really want to push that one out of the way. Not only have I been enjoying it, but to do my makeup every time just to make a video for that one, it's draining, especially after I've already done it 7 days back to back of me getting ready for just work or going out. Yeah, I'm drained. I'm gonna hopefully have something nice to eat tonight. I'm gonna go watch TV or something, and I will see you guys again today. I've got nothing else on my schedule for Friday, Saturday, Sunday, so do expect me to be around. I definitely am going to rest up very deeply tonight, though. Very heavily. But like I said, if I for some reason can't sleep, I might play a little Nintendo and then fall asleep. You know, we'll see what happens. But ciao until then. Thank you for joining me on Dragon Quest, and I'll see you again.